Hello everyone, today I will be sharing what we learned about the telecom DJ's profitability and how it can be improved. First, a bit of background. The telecommunications industry is a big part of Malaysia's economy. Celcom DJ, formed from the merger of the Celcom and DG, is now a leading company in the field. The goal of this merger was to combine resources, expand networks, and drive the Malaysian's digital growth. But they face a big challenge, like tough competition, low costs, and a lot of debt. So this part I will talk about the overall research questions, revenue and profitability. How does total revenues affect a company's profitability? In what ways does a change in the Celcom DJ's total revenues influence its net profit? So next part I will talk about the operating cost and profitability. What roles do the operating cost play in determining profitability? What is the relationship between the operating cost and the net profit? Debt and profitability. How does the level of the debt impact the profitability? What effect does a change in the debt levels have on the Celcom DJ's net profit? The aim was to find out what affects their profitability and offer ideas to help them to do better. So for this part, I will talk about the overall research objectives. So first objective is analyze the impact of total revenues on the profitability. The number two objective is evaluate the impact of the operating cost on the profitability. Number three is study the impact of the debt levels of profitability. The last one is provide the strategic recommendations.
Hi, I will introduce the part of the literature review. In the previous section, we have identified the questions for this study. Below, I will describe the solutions for each question based on the previous research. That is, how three indicators affect the Celcom DG's profitability, and the key indicator that can most affect the profitability is the company's net profit. Therefore, we take net profit as the dependent variable for this study. First of all, in the calculation formula of net interest rate, we can see that total revenue and net profit shows a negative correlation. While in actual business operation, the growth of total revenue and net profit is not necessarily negative correlation, which also involves the impact of return on investment. At the same time, under the trend of the popularization of 5G technology, operators in the telecom industry are also getting a lot of returns by investing in new technology to expand the scale of industry revenue. So in recent years, the increase in the total revenue of the telecom industry may also represent an increase in net profit. So the first hypothesis that we come up with was there is a positive correlation between total revenue and net profit of Celcom DG Inc. Secondly, according to the cost-benefit theory, how to obtain the maximum benefit with the minimum cost is the core idea of cost control. In the actual operation of the telecom industry, due to the innovation and popularization of information technology in recent years, such as 5G and AI, certain operating costs will be increased in the initial stage of development, including the construction and maintenance of infrastructure construction. However, in the long run, the popularization and application of new technologies will greatly improve the operational efficiency of the telecom industry and increase the user base. The reduced unit cost the long-term operating cost, which in turn increased the net profit. So the second hypothesis that we came up with was there is a positive correlation between operation cost and net profit of Celcom DG Inc. Finally, we focus on the impact of total indebtedness on profits. Indebtedness has both advantages and disadvantages. Moderate indebtedness helps enterprises to expand production scale, while excessive indebtedness will make enterprise fall into unknowable risk. Excessive debt level will directly lead the increase of enterprise risk and then affect the growth of net profit. So the third hypothesis we come up with is that Celcom DG's total debt and net profit are negatively correlated. That's all. Thank you very much.
I'd like to introduce the data collect methods. The first one is annual reports from column DG company. We can get the information about net profit, total revenue, operation cost, and total debate. And the second method is third-party market report, such as JSME and PwC. This is to verify and obtain the characters of Malaysian telecom market. And then I will introduce the methods used in the assignment. The first one is secondary data analysis. It is the analysis and interpretation of data that already exists. This method is efficient and extensive. By using existing data resources and research results, secondary data analysis can save time and cost, while ensuring that the results of the study have a certain degree of reliability. And the second one is descriptive analysis. It is a type of data analysis that helps to describe, display, and summarize data points in a constructive way. And the raw data is covered into a form that can be easily understood and interpreted to provide forecast information. The third method is correlation analysis. It is a statistical technique that can be used to analyze the effects of two or more independent variables on a single interval-scale dependent variable. In particular to measure the strength and direction of their linear relationship. And the last one is multiple regression analysis. It's also a technical technique. It can be used to analyze the effect of two or more independent variables on a single interval-scale dependent variable. Here is the data we used in the theory. As we can see, the dependent variable is net profit, and the independent variable has total revenue, operational cost, and total liabilities. And the time unit is quarters. It's from 2023 Q1 to 2024 Q3. And the number unit is million ringgit. Here is the descriptive analysis. As we can see, the factor is maximum, minimum, standard error, and mean. I explain two examples. The first one is net profit. The mean is 445.86, which means that the company overall profits are good. And the standard error is 36.91, which means that the net profit has some swings. The difference between maximum and minimum value is 286. It's showing that the company profitability has continued to increase after they merge. Next is the total revenue. The mean value is 3,155. It's showing that the company overall revenue scale is stable, and the standard error is 22.96. It means that the revenue are not very swings. And the difference between the maximum and minimum value is 171, which means that the company's revenue level is basically close to each quarter. Here is the correlation analysis. At the first, we look at the relationship between net profit and total revenue. The correction number is negative 0.2835. It is a weak negative correlation, means that when total revenue increases, the net profit may decrease, but the effect is not very significant. And then there is the correlation number between net profit and operating cost. It is negative 0.2858. It's also a weak negative correlation. It means an increase in operating cost may have some negative impact on net profits. Finally, the correlation number between net profit and total debate is negative 0.8865. This is a strongly negative correlation. That is, an increase in total debate will significantly compress net profit. The last one is regression analysis. Actually, we focus on the effects of total revenue, operating cost, and total debate on net profit. Overall, the fit of this model is very good because the R-square is 0.91. It means the strong linear relationship between these variables and net profit. However, the problem is that only total debate has a significant effect on net profit, which may be related to the small sample size. The first hypothesis is there is a positive relationship between net profit and total revenue. We reject because p-value more than 0.05. The same principle, the hypothesis 2 also be rejected. But the hypothesis 3, there is a negative relationship between net profit and total debate is supported. It is because p-value has less than 0.05.
So for the conclusion part, let's say what can the Cellcom DJ do? They need to measure their data better to lower financial risks, and they should also find the smarter ways to control the costs without hitting service quality. On the revenue side, focusing on the high profit products and using the new technology like the IoT and the cloud service will be help them grow. To sum up, while Cellcom DJ is facing a challenge and they also have a lot of opportunities to improve. By the cutting debt, managing costs, and staying ahead in the technology, they can stay competitive and grow stronger in the future. That's all for our videos. Thank you for watching.